Okay, so while I took a break, I realized that everything was drying and you can really see the lines on the tire. So I'm just going to make the tire outside edge black. Kind of blend into that line so the line's not there. Again, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just my black's too thick. I'm going to thin it with water. But it's kind of... Yeah, I kind of like that better. Looks more like a tar. Okay. And a little water. Yeah, my black is really thick. Okay, so this will kind of finish up. Oops, went over the blue, so let me get another little brush out. And, oops, I think I put my blue away. Let's just see if I can get that off with a little water. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Okay. And that's okay, too. I can always go over that with blue. Okay, so now there's the truck. And next, let's do spring. Okay, hope you can see that. Alrighty. So spring, we're going to, let's do the background in peach. It actually shows the, I don't know what color this is. I'll have to get the color for you. It looks like dreamsicle. Orange sherbet, which, okay, that's the color. Dreamsicle, orange sherbet. We're just gonna go around everything, kind of give it a peachy background because that's actually on their sample and I really like it. I like what their sample looks like. I was gonna make it blue. I thought, well, you know, it would blend into the truck a little too much, I think. So I want it to stand out. So I am just really kind of messily doing this because we can definitely go over anything we need to. So if you make, like I went over the lines and I'm terrible about going inside lines, but if you go over the lines and it doesn't cover with the next color, then you can just paint over it in white or gray and let it dry. And then when you paint the color on it that you want it, you won't see the color that you already did. White or gray is a great cover. And the whole point being, if it's on a canvas, like on this soaks, oops, this I'm talking and can't paint and talk. On this, it soaks it up real quick. So it would be really easy to cover anything I wanted to in white because it's gonna dry instant, almost. But if you are on a canvas, it takes a while for paint to dry. So you just definitely want it to dry before you try adding your color back in or it blends with the white. Then it kind of becomes a mess and it gets frustrating. Ask me how I know. And just kind of rubbing this on there. Let's see, here's this peachy color. And it doesn't have to be the same color all the way around. It can be lighter, darker in places. And let's see, this one, let's see, around the butterfly, I'm gonna make him black and orange. And let's just go here. Okay. And that kind of takes care of the background. You just kind of want it there. Alrighty. So now I'm gonna use some dark green. This is, I don't even know what color it is. Arbor green. And I'm gonna paint my leaves in. And again, I don't have the most sturdy hand, but we all do our best. You can always go back over it and clean it up if you need to. I wouldn't spend a whole lot of time doing that because nobody's really gonna notice when it's all done. Trust me on that. I don't know what color I'm gonna paint the bottom. I think it's hidden by the truck. So when we get done, we'll take a look and see. If it's still showing, maybe I'll just make it a peach color. Oh, kind of went over the line there, but that's all right. And kind of smooth that out there. And keep going here. I think, you know, that's on the little sample. They did a couple of samples for us, which was nice, but on theirs, they leave the leaves green. And I think what I'm gonna do when we get done is I love to have personality, highlights, shadow. So I think what I'll do is when we're done with this, I think I'll go get some lime green and kind of put it on top. You know, just little highlights on top to make them really pop. We'll see what it looks like when we get done. Go in there. Oops, I kind of went over the edge. I'll have to go over that one in white for sure because those flowers are like yellow and pink. So, get in here and follow the lines the best I can. And I kind of got it outside the lines, which is definitely normal for me. And that's fine too, because it is gonna be what you want it to be. And if you don't like it, like I said, paint over it all in white and start again. Nothing in, as far as this goes, is permanent. You can change it however you want it. Okay. And all I do is I get my paints out, put them out on a paper plate, and that way they're ready for me. And sometimes I forget some, like I did on the truck, the black and the white. The primary colors that I use. And let's see, go up here. Kind of went over that too. Oh, the dogs are gonna start barking. Shh, please don't howl. Somebody must be coming in. They get a little excited, and you're gonna hear them really get excited if somebody's here. They get to howling and carrying on. Griff, please don't do that. And I have this little white dog that squeals like, I don't know what it's called, a banshee. He is a nut. Okay, we're gonna go finish the outline here. And what I will do is finish the leaves and probably turn off the video to see if someone's here, because if they are, you will not be able to hear anything other than my dogs howling. I have a lot of dogs. I volunteered a rescue. I used to work there, and now I volunteer, and I handle the cat transporting. I schedule that for the cats to be transported all over the United States. And when somebody wants to adopt out of state, I just make sure it gets to them. It's a lot of fun. Let's see. I just decided I really wanted to paint. So instead of working full-time or on a schedule, I volunteer for the cats. Go up here like that. I'm just gonna kind of flatten this out. It kind of looks a little rough. I don't want it to look too rough, like blotchy. Okay. Kind of fill it in again. But I'm not like I said, I don't follow the lines usually. So I have a habit of just kind of doing what I want to do. But I'm trying to follow the lines. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so that's the green. And let me check the cameras and see if anybody's here before I turn it off. Next color we will do, let me just check, is, let's do pink. Let me see. I want to look at the sample. I like the little sample they gave me, or give you with the truck. It's kind of cute. And I really like their spring one. So we're just going to kind of use that. And I don't see anybody here yet. So let me find my little detail brush.